On day 1, I spawned in as a baby fire hydra during a worldwide war. There was an intense battle between fire hydras and the water forces.
They found us!
Water creatures went around and hurt my people with their powerful abilities, giving them the upper hand. No! Why is this happening? Suddenly, a large slam came from our home's volcano, and standing there was our large head fire hydra.
Stand back!
He shot out extremely powerful attacks directly towards them, giving us a fighting chance.
These water warriors are very dangerous. We must leave at once and find the ancestral Hydra heads.
The what? The skies then rumbled, and large water wings flapped high above us, only to reveal the largest water phoenix that I had ever seen.
You pathetic fire creature. My army shall get rid of all of you so that this land can be ours.
The water phoenix and my head hydra started to fight each other. The hydra was very strong, but the phoenix seemed like he was even stronger. With one very powerful water blast, the head hydra was pushed aside. No! My yell alerted the phoenix, making him turn his attention towards me.
Get that small one, now!
On day 2, I was running away through the fiery swamps. A few water warriors chased behind me, and they were blasting at me. Ah! Stay away! The rumbling skies then shot out lightning, causing the rain to worsen around us. The increased downpour started to really hurt. Ah! Even rain hurts me? I kept running, with my heart getting lower and lower. Is this it? Just then, I got pulled aside into a cave entrance by a strange fire ability. What the? Who did that? I looked over, only to see a fire horse standing there. You saved me? Why?
Because I can see that the water forces have found your kind too.
Yeah, he killed all of my people. They're pure evil.
All of my people are gone as well. You're lucky to be alive. From what it seems, all fire mobs are facing their extinction.
Extinction? But why? What did we do to them? I then heard noises coming from outside. I checked, only to see the water warriors were starting to search.
He could be anywhere.
I can tell you more once we're somewhere safer, but right now, we have to go.
On day 3, I followed the fire horse until we found another exit out of the cave. As soon as I stepped foot outside, I heard whispers fill the air, almost as if I was being called to something.
What is going on?
I followed them, leading us to an opening, and in the center of it lied a Hydra head? I walked over and touched it, causing it to activate. In a large flash, I absorbed the head, causing me to grow stronger. I now had 3 Hydra heads, gained 5 additional hearts, and now had a fire ability that allowed me to blast out fire beams.
Whoa! It seems as if each of these heads you find, the stronger you get.
Yeah, no kidding. Just then, the nearby lake in front of us started to shake, and in a huge burst, a water beast was summoned.
Oh, fire must be gone!
On day 4, the water beast started to attack the 2 of us. With a wave of his hand, he would send out large blasts of water. Ah! But with my newly found power and my new friend's help, we were able to make quick work of him.
No!
You can be the key to ending this war. The water phoenix is said to be the strongest animal amongst the lands, and he won't stop until all of us are dead.
Well, it's up to us to put an end to him and save our fellow fire animals. We can't let him win.
Agreed. My name is Bran. And yours?
You can call me Fozo. On day 5, Bran and I used this area to build ourselves a safe hideout. I went out and got enough materials to make myself a set of stone tools, while Bran turned the nearby lake into lava so that no other water beasts could spawn. With my newly acquired resources, I was able to build both Bran and I our very own themed houses. This looks perfect.
Agreed.
As I finished, I saw a large fire beam shooting out in the distance. Whoa, what was that?
Only one way to find out.
On day 6, I went over towards the blast until I was met with an outpost. There were cages that were filled with nothing but fire creatures.
Please, stop this! Shut it! You fire pests think you can just barge into our world? You will soon learn that was a mistake!
All of the water mobs were getting ready to attack. Leave these people alone!
The fire hydra! Get him!
The water warriors all started to fight back. They shot powerful attacks, but thanks to my new fire beam, they didn't stand a chance. After beaming down most of them, the last one started to retreat.
Oh, this sucks! You will regret this!
Great. From there, I broke all of the fire creatures out of their cages. Are you guys okay?
We are now. Thank you, Fire Hydra.
Yeah, seriously. I thought we were burnt toast.
I'm just happy you guys are safe.
Hey, I could have sworn I've seen your face before. If I remembered correctly, it was only a head.
Wait a minute. You must be talking about a Hydra head. Do you think you can show me where you saw it?
Certainly. My name's Andy. Follow me.
Sire! One of the fire hydras has lived!
What? Impossible! We made sure to dispose of that entire colony!
I know, but...
Silence! He is a threat to this war and must be disposed of now! I will not let this prophecy become true.
On day 7, the little magma rock brought me to the nearest desert.
Follow my lead.
He started to roll through the terrain, and it didn't take long until we were met by a clearing, revealing a very large coliseum. Whoa.
The Hydra head that I saw was in there, but it's a pretty dangerous place.
Great. I made my way down, entering inside, and as I entered it, there it was. The second Hydra head was sitting high up in the center, almost as if it were a trophy.
Who's there? Oh, if it isn't a Hydra! Do you like my Colosseum's centerpiece?
A Cerberus? Look, I need that Hydra head to fight against...
Silence! I know of your losing battles with the Water Warriors, and I do not care! I have proven time and time again that I am the best multi-headed animal, and that Hydra head proves my point!
Oh yeah? Well, if I prove you differently, can I take the head?
Yeah, you have yourself a deal!
On day 8, Cerberus led me to another part of his Colosseum, which revealed a very dangerous course.
If you finish the trial, then you will be the winner. But if you lose, I shall add another head to my collection.
Sounds scary enough. Okay, Fozo, just stay calm. Horns sounded off, and the three-headed dog hit me on the first platform. Ah, what the heck?
Begin!
I looked forward and started partaking in jump after jump. I have to win for my people. I then reached a jump that was nearly impossible. What the? How am I supposed to cross this? I saw there was a stream of water pouring from the wall, and thinking quickly, I shot my fire beam into it, turning it into cobblestone. Because of this, I was able to make the jump and finish the course successfully. I did it!
Impossible! You cheated!
What? No way! A deal is a deal.
The deal is off!
On days 9 to 10, Cerberus charged in towards me and began to attack. Ah! He shot out very powerful death abilities at me and did everything he could to take me down. You're a liar!
I don't care!
Cerberus was extremely strong and used power that was directly from the underworld. I thought I was done for. No! I have to get the head. I ran for it, and Cerberus noticed this.
No! Stop!
I picked it up, causing me to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts, and another Hydra head attached itself to my body.
Watch out!
Cerberus slammed down another attack at me. Ah! We have to get out of here now! I rushed out with Andy while Cerberus was chasing far behind. We finally made it to the entrance. I gotta think fast. Because I was upgraded, I can now shoot out powerful fire meteors. This will do. Using this new attack, I was able to completely cave in the Colosseum's entrance. Phew! Take that!
Not fair!
On days 11 to 12, I left the Colosseum with Andy, and we were starting to make our way back to base. But suddenly, storm clouds started to form in the sky. Oh no, it can't be. I looked up and saw the water phoenix flying above us.
There you are, foolish fire hydra. Do you think you stand a chance against me?
You took my people away from me. Why are you doing this?
Do you not know of your people's disgraceful history? You are all from the Nether, a place your kind should have never left. I shall rid this land of your infestation.
But we can all live here together. It doesn't have to be this way.
Never!
The water phoenix launched an attack down between me and Andy, but thankfully, we both jumped out of the way. His anger caused the storm to strike lightning down around me. Ah! The phoenix attacked me with a powerful blast of water, causing me to get really low on hearts.
Hold on!
As he shot another attack, Andy used a special type of magma rock power and turned himself into a protective barrier. I felt so weak and passed out. On days 13 to 14, I awoke back at our base with Andy and Bran staring at me. What happened?
Hatchio was about to take us down, but I was able to drill us a tunnel out of there.
Wait, what? Andy then used a sweet ability and began to dig right into the ground. Whoa!
It's pretty nice for mining too. Here, have this.
He threw me over a ton of iron. I think I know what to do with this. I crafted myself a set of iron tools and used them to build Andy his very own boulder home. As I was admiring my work, a figure suddenly appeared behind me. Ah! Who are you?
So, it is true. The prophecy is in action.
The what?
The war between the water and fire mobs is a lot larger than you think. You must follow me now.
On days 15 to 16, I followed the fire panda into a massive bamboo forest where he led me to a hidden village of pandas. This place is beautiful. We walked into a bamboo hut, and there at the end of it was a large painting. Is that?
Yes, Hydra. The prophecy, showing the world's largest battle between a fire hydra and the water phoenix.
And how does it end?
No one knows. But if the water warriors win, they may drown the entire world.
What? I can't let that happen. Just then, I looked over and saw that the fire panda held the third Hydra head.
I shall give you this Hydra head and aid you in your mission, but only if you help my people first.
Anything to win this war.
Go deep in this forest, find the sacred fire bamboo, and this head will be yours.
On days 17 to 18, I searched throughout the bamboo forest. I followed a river of lava until I found a tall lava fall. At its peak was the sacred fire bamboo. Sweet. Now, how do I get up there? I looked around at my surroundings, and I saw that the cliffside had rocks that could be used to climb to the top, but they kept phasing in and out of existence. I walked around until I found a cave entrance near the lava river, and inside of it was a strange looking contraption. This must control the rocks, but unfortunately it seemed to be missing its fuel source.
Hey, would you keep it down over there? I'm trying to sleep here.
What? I looked under the machine, and there was a small raccoon who was sitting close to a glowing orb.
This heat is amazing.
Hey, you took that from this machine. I need it in order to...
Huh? You want this? Nuh-uh. Finders keepers, pal. Bye-bye.
The raccoon then picked up the orb and sprinted out of the exit. Hey, get back here. On days 19 to 20, I ran after the raccoon, but he started to gain speed. fast. Come on. I just want that orb.
No way, pal!
He started to move through the bamboo forest even faster than before. They're gonna get away. Ah! In my anger, I shot out a beam of fire that almost burned the raccoon.
What the?
The raccoon stopped, finally allowing me to catch up. Look, I don't want to hurt you. Wait, I think I know what will make us both happy. I walked back to the cave with the raccoon, gathering some bamboo as I went. With it, I used my fire ability to make the raccoon a small campfire.
Wow! Thanks, mister. Okay, you can have this stupid orb thing here.
He threw over the fire orb, and I placed it within the machine, causing it to turn on. I walked out of the cave and looked up the lava fall to see that the disappearing platforms were all in place. I jumped platform after platform and finally reached the sacred fire bamboo. Perfect. I did it. Now, time to get the third HYDRA head. On days 21 to 23, I was making my way back to the Fire Panda village when I heard,
We are under attack!
I ran in to see that all of the pandas were being attacked by the water warriors. Oh no! They must have followed me here. I defended one of the pandas with my fire meteor attack, blasting back the water creature.
No! Retreat! We got what we came for anyway!
With that, the remaining water warriors ran away, and the pandas all looked very hurt.
So, they attacked out of nowhere. I'm sorry, but they took the HYDRA head.
No, it's all right. I'm just glad you and your people are okay. Look, it's not safe here. You guys need to come back with me to my hideout.
I will lead my people there now, but you should hurry and follow the water warriors. If you find them, you find the HYDRA head.
On days 24 to 26, I followed the trail of the water warriors as they led me into a large sandy area. Where could they be going? I ran until I saw the water warriors flying over the water towards an island fortress. How am I supposed to get there? Just then, I heard the noise of hooves behind me.
Bozo, the pandas told me what you are doing. It's extremely dangerous to be here.
Bran, I know, but this is the only way I can get the HYDRA head back.
Very well. I think I know how we can get across the water.
He took a step back and started to run straight towards the sea. Wait! But as soon as he hit the water, it turned into cobblestone, allowing him to forge a bridge that led straight to the fortress. Whoa! I ran over the stone bridge that he made, heading straight for the island. And when we finally made it, I noticed that there were doors that led inside. There!
Hey! What are you doing here?
Water warriors all around us started to take notice, and they began shooting water at us. Run! We ran as fast as we could, trying to dodge their attacks, until we finally made it inside of the fortress and slammed the door shut. Okay, now to find that HYDRA head before they alert the others. On days 27 to 29, Bran and I were sneaking our way up the water fortress stairs when I stumbled upon a room. I looked inside and noticed that it was a laboratory of sorts. They had multiple different tubes connecting to one pool in the center of the room.
We have to hurry and finish this operation.
But Hachio said...
Hachio said that he needs this done before anything else. What is there not to understand?
Operation? What are they talking about? Knowing we had to find the HYDRA head, the two of us kept going until we made it to the roof of the fortress. Not just a roof, but a phoenix nest. I'm guessing this is where the water phoenix lives.
There, look!
In a small pool at the center of the nest was the third HYDRA head. Yes! I walked over to grab it, and in another flash of light, the third head bonded to my body. I gained a fifth head, 5 more hearts, and because of this, I can now call down fire blasts from the sky. Oh, yeah. Now, let's get out of here. On days 30 to 32, we made it back safely to our base, making sure not to be followed. From there, I used my tools to make huts for the pandas, just like their village.
Now, place the fire bamboos so that my panda's fire spirits can be strengthened.
I then placed their fire bamboo in the center, which sent out a fiery burst in the immediate area.
This place is perfect.
Thank you.
Andy then walked up, looking concerned.
Hey, you may want to take a look at this.
I went over and saw that there was a fiery chest sitting in the center of our hideout. Where did this come from?
No clue. All I know is that it's locked. Do you think it could lead to another Hydra head?
There's only one way to find out.
You know, I think I know of a way we can get this bad boy opened.
The Hydra head. Why is it gone?
Sir, the Hydra took it, but the operation is almost complete.
You can't do anything right. No matter. Once this operation is finished, it won't matter how many heads that fire Hydra has.
On days 33 to 35, I went with Andy as he led me to a small, sad-looking forge. Are you sure this is the right place?
Visitors at my blacksmith? You guys must be in the wrong place.
Hey, my favorite Cyclops! Look, we need your help looking for a special key.
I showed him the chest from our base as he looked over it with his one eye.
Oh, you just need a fire key? Follow me.
We walked through the Cyclops' shop until he led us to a room with keys everywhere. Hey, what are you looking at, pal? Wait, talking keys? What the?
Nope. No fire keys here. Just these regular old talking ones.
Wait, talking? That's not normal. Oh, what? So we're not normal to you? Wow, get out of here, pal.
Sorry. Good luck, guys. In order to get one, you'd have to go to the Forge of the Burning Star.
Is there any way you can help us? I need to open this chest.
Fine, but be warned, this forge is highly secured.
On days 36 to 39, the Cyclops led me through a mesa biome until we started to climb a tall mountain. At its peak was a huge metallic forge that surrounded a large ball of fire. So, this is the place to forge the fire key?
Yeah, but we aren't the only ones trying to use it. Look!
I looked up and saw that the entrance to the forge was swarming with goblins, and some even had helicopters? Okay, maybe they can be friendly, right?
Whoa! Where do you think you're going?
Look, I just need to use this forge, okay? It's important.
This forge is under the property of us goblins, and you are an intruder!
Wait! But all of the goblins started to charge in and attack. They attacked in large groups, hitting me with wrenches. Ow! Hey, knock it off! I unleashed my magma rock ability, burning down a group of them at a time.
You'll pay for that!
Chopper goblins then flew in, throwing down bombs that were pushing me back. I focused my energy beam attack and knocked one of the goblin choppers out of the air.
Eject! Eject!
All of the goblins were taken care of. All right, now to forge that fire key. On days 40 to 44, we made our way inside the forge of the Burning Star. So, that is supposed to make my key?
Yep, I really hope this works.
Wait, what? The Cyclops pulled on a mechanical lever, causing energy to swell throughout the forge. Then, in a burst of light, the floating orb of fire unleashed a beam of condensed heat onto the platform inside of the room. Is this supposed to happen?
I don't know!
The beam of light then began to fade, and where there was nothing on the platform before, now held the fire key. It worked! I picked up the key and used it to open the fire chest, but as soon as I did, I got pulled in a vision. Ugh, where am I? I looked forward, only to see a large, shadowy figure.
You have done well, Fire Hydra. You have successfully opened my chest.
Yeah, and you didn't make it that easy, by the way.
My apologies. It's important that no water creature gets their hands on the secret coordinates.
Coordinates?
Follow them to us, and we will show you the way to the next ancestral Hydra head.
Okay, but why are you helping me? Before he could answer, I was pulled out of my vision and quickly noticed I had a book of coordinates in my inventory. Whoa. Okay, next up, the next Hydra head. On days 45 to 47, I began to follow the coordinates, going straight into a large area of the tundra. Okay, it's freezing here. Wait, what was that? I ran and saw a large crater that held some sort of water operation site. And there, in the middle, was none other than the water phoenix himself.
The infusion! It's all running according to plan!
Yes, yes! Finish it!
One of the warriors flipped one last lever, causing all of the water to glow.
I feel so strong!
What is going on? The water phoenix grew in size.
With this power, no fire creature will stand a chance against me, especially not that fire hydra.
He then unleashed an attack so powerful that it wiped out a group of his water warriors at once. What a monster! I need to find those other Hydra heads now. On days 48 to 52, I snuck away, heading deep into the icy tundra until the coordinates finally led me to a snowy cave. Is this the place? I went inside and looked around, but there was nothing but snow and ice. Why would the figure lead me here? As I was about to leave, the ice below me began to crack. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Where am I? When I finally began to look at my new surroundings, I saw that the cavern was filled with a ton of fire hydras? What? But they all looked like they were freezing in the cold. My people, what happened to all of you and how did you survive?
We survived by hiding, Fozo.
Out of a tunnel in the cavern, the head fire hydra approached me. I thought you died.
Clearly, we have a lot to catch up on.
On days 53 to 56, we began to walk through the hideout as the head Hydra told me about our people.
Fozo, when the Water Phoenix and his warriors attacked us, all hope was quickly fading for our people. Most of our species was taken down. Everyone you see here, well, they're the only survivors.
Why? Why did you guys hide all of this time?
We're scared, my boy. I knew if us fire hydras were to survive, we would have to hide somewhere those water mobs would never think to check.
The tundra.
You are our only hope, which is why I asked you to come here for this.
The head Hydra turned to show me a massive wall of ice that rose as high as the cavern ceiling. Held at its center was the fourth ancestral Hydra head. No way! I ran towards it in my excitement and shot at the glacier with a beam of fire. But as I did,
Wait!
in front of me summoned a large guardian of pure ice. Oh no. On days 57 to 59, the Ice Guardian began to charge at me. He attacked me with his icy cold spear, and I was doing my best to fight back against him. Why? Why is this happening?
The room, it's enchanted by the ice.
Well, we have to take this guy down. Sadly, though, the cold was starting to get to me, and I started to feel slower and slower. Perish! No! Thankfully, the head Hydra jumped into battle and started to fend off the Guardian with me. We both shot out a powerful attack at once, fully melting it down. Because of this, the icy wall melted, allowing me to pick up the fourth Hydra head. I picked it up, causing me to gain 5 more hearts. Because of this, I could now shoot out very powerful fire punches. Hey, thanks for helping me.
Of course, Fozo.
On days 60 to 63, I felt so much powerful in my new form. I don't know what would have happened if you didn't step in.
Yes, while I know you are our hope against the Water Phoenix, I see now that you still need our help.
Yeah, I do. The only way we're going to win this war is if we all work together. Us fire creatures have to in order to survive.
You are right, Fozo. We will gladly follow you into battle.
Yes! I then led the remaining fire hydras out of the icy cavern and into the open tundra as we started a march back to my base.
Oh, well, would you look at this?
Me and the hydras all looked up to see the water phoenix flying right above us. No. On days 64 to 68, my people were face to face with the large water phoenix.
More of you Hydras. No matter. With my new form, I shall make quick work of you.
Wait, please, stop. It's not too late to change all of this. We can all coexist. It doesn't have to be this way.
Fire creatures only bring pain and harm to those in the overworld. I am doing these people a favor.
The only thing you are doing is lying to yourself. The water phoenix was filled with anger and began to fly in the sky around us. He then shot out a brand new ability into the sky, causing it to rain everywhere. It was hurting all of us hydras. Ah! With my newly found upgrades, I had to fight back. I won't let you hurt my people. Not again. I shot at the phoenix with any fire attack I could. My beam, my meteor, anything. I just had to stop him. I blasted him one last time, severely wounding him. It's over. Just give up.
This was all part of the plan.
The water phoenix died? Wait, plan? Just then, the immediate area began to shake, and out of a huge burst of water, his phoenix body was reborn. But this time, it was even stronger. What?
It worked. I am truly immortal and cannot die upon death.
I couldn't believe my eyes. What am I supposed to do now?
Fozo, we must leave now!
I ran with my fellow fire hydras as the upgraded water phoenix blasted the world with his newly found powers.
Yes, run away! Soon enough, this world will be flooded over!
On days 69 to 71, I made it safely back to base with the remaining fire hydras, but I felt myself losing hope. The water phoenix, that was his operation? If he's truly immortal now, how am I ever going to stop him?
Fozo, use this time to recollect yourself. I may know a way to defeat Hachio, but I just need some time.
Yeah, you're right. I gave the head hydra time to think, while I built up all of the other hydras their very own fire-themed village. I also made sure to build them a nice little lava lake to keep them warm. There, now you guys won't be cold anymore. I then went around the whole base, fortifying it with walls to make sure that if anyone found us, we would be ready. As I finished, the head hydra approached me, looking like his old self.
Fozo, I have a plan.
What is it?
I know of the final Hydra head, but it would be of no use unless you can obtain the power of the Eternal Flame.
The power of eternal flame?
It's a legend, but it's rumored that if you can obtain and master it, your fire will burn so hot that it could destroy anything, even immortals.
Sounds like a plan. Where do I need to go? On days 72 to 74, I followed the head fire hydra's directions to reach a massive volcano. It took me a while, but when I finally made it to the top, I looked down to see its center was filled with lava. So, inside this volcano will lead me straight to the eternal fire? Let's hope this legend is real. Ah! I fell through a layer of lava, but then I arrived at the center of the volcano. In front of me was a large portal. Yes!
What is the meaning of this?
I looked around, and in the room was a group of lava guards. One ran up and stood between me and the portal. Hey, I need to go through there.
You'll do no such thing, Hydra! Guess like you are not welcome here!
Please, I need that power to stop the water creatures.
Our dragon overlord swore he would never see visitors. I have strict orders to let no one pass.
But what? On days 75 to 77, the lava guard was showing me the small cave they had been guarding.
We are bound to guard this portal, but are left here only to see boring gray walls. If only we could have a great view of the beautiful sky.
I think I can help with that. I walked over to one of the walls and focused my energy on my new fire punch ability. Using it, I was able to carve through the cave wall. Come on, just a little bit more, and yeah! With all of those fire punches, I was able to blast a hole right in the side of the cave. So, how do you like it?
Oh, this is fantastic! You know what? You can go in the portal. You have earned it.
I then went through the portal and found myself in a strange realm of lava and fire. Whoa, is this?
How dare you!
I looked up and saw that across the area was a powerful fire dragon.
No guests are welcome. Explain yourself before I melt you right where you stand.
On days 78 to 80, I approached the fire dragon in fear of his powerful form. So, are you supposed to be the one who holds the power of eternal flame?
Correct, but those of the overworld are not welcome here.
Please, I need it to defend against the water phoenix.
I know of your troubles, boy. The water phoenix and his army are almost unstoppable. That's why my people and I stayed here, where it's safe.
It may be. For now, after they take control of the overworld, what's stopping them from coming here? The fire dragon looked surprised by my words and walked away. I followed him to the top of his castle as he looked over his lava realm.
You see, boy, I know the prophecy. If you are to be the one it depicts fighting the water phoenix, then maybe I shall help you.
Yes!
The power you seek is not given, but earned. To do that, you must face the trial of the blaze.
A challenge? Well, I'm ready for anything. On days 81 to 85, the fire dragon led me back to the large arena in his castle, and standing tall inside of it was 3 tall pillars.
This is your trial, Fozo. Light all 3 of the pillars with your fire,
Sweet, that sounds easy enough.
while I try to kill you!
Wait, what? The dragon then took to the air and unleashed scorching attacks right at me. Ah! It burns! I tried to run around the arena and aimed my fire beam attack at the pillars, but the dragon kept attacking, cutting me off every time. No, no, no! He would blast his very powerful fire breath at me, and his attacks started to burn chunks of my health away. I surely thought I was done for. I had never faced anyone as strong as him. Come on, Fozo. You have to outsmart him. I ran under the fire dragon as he was flying up to prepare another attack. Then, this time, instead of aiming at just one pillar, I used 3 of my heads to attack all 3 at once. This lit them all on fire at the same time. Yes, I did it. The fire dragon then landed on the ground, looking surprised.
You actually did it! I've never seen a creature as worthy of this power as you.
On days 86 to 90, the fire dragon brought me to a hidden room within his castle. As we entered, he began to grow in size, towering over me. What are you doing?
This is going to hurt!
What? The dragon unleashed a breath of his fire down onto me, and as the flames completely enveloped me, I thought I was going to melt. But before I knew it, the flames were then absorbed, and I felt my skin begin to crack. Because of this, my body was now surging with the power of eternal fire, and I felt so much stronger. Awesome!
With this power, Fozo, you will fulfill the prophecy and stand to face the Water Phoenix.
On days 91 to 94, I left the lava realm and went back to my base. But as I approached, I noticed something wasn't right. Oh no. I ran up to the walls and looked out to see that a wave of water warriors were trying to attack us. Oh no, you don't. I started a fire down at my enemies with my whole team, and we were so strong together.
Take that!
With the one final fire meteor, I took out the remaining water warriors. Nice job, everyone.
Bozo, it seems you have obtained the power of the eternal fire.
Yes, and now all I need is the final Hydra head.
Correct. And I know just where to find it. Follow me.
The head Hydra led me down into the center of my camp. I don't understand.
You only need to understand this, Bozo. You are to carry the torch now for all the fire creatures. Lead them in a new age after you defeat the Water Phoenix.
Why are you saying this?
Because I am to be your final Hydra head. Be their savior, Bozo. Make us proud.
As he finished his sentence, the head Hydra started to lift into the air as his form changed into an ancestral Hydra head. Oh my goodness. I will make you proud. I absorbed it, causing me to grow even more powerful. I gained 10 more hearts, a 7th Hydra head, and now I was the strongest fire Hydra ever.
Bozo, it is time. This is what the whole war has been leading to.
You are right, Bran. It's time to take down the Water Warriors for good. On days 95 to 99, I made my way to the Water Phoenix's kingdom when I saw him talking to all of his warriors on a tall mountaintop.
My people, with my new power, we are truly unstoppable. Go! It's time we flood this world and rid it of fire creatures.
No, I have to stop him. I charge forwards, gaining the Water Warriors' attention.
You, my people, take this fire Hydra down!
All of them then began to charge in. Stand back! I used all of my fire abilities at my disposal, slowly climbing the mountain and taking them all down. Yeah!
No, no, no! You're all worthless! I'll do it myself!
The Water Phoenix then took off into the air, flying around the mountaintop as the storm grew fiercer. It's time to end this! On day 100, I reached the top of the storming mountain, face to face with the Phoenix.
You stupid fire Hydra! I will not let you stop my plans!
He began to make the storm around us even more violent as he attacked me with his infused water attacks. He had the advantage in the air as I had to stay on the mountaintop. But I wasn't going to let him defeat me that easily. I would call down fire blasts from the sky as they pushed through the storm clouds, hitting him in the air. He unleashed another attack that was close to throwing me off the mountain. I have too many fire creatures relying on me. You won't win.
I have to! You people do not belong here!
Yes, we do. My words angered him as he started to fly in straight towards me, just as I planned. I focused my fire punch attack and unleashed a final blow that defeated the Phoenix. Yes! With the Water Phoenix gone, the world can now live in peace. On day 1, I spawned in front of a temple as a baby elemental Hydra. Both of my parents were looking up to me, each representing a different element.
I can't believe my eyes.
My goodness, son, you are the first elemental Hydra.
I am? I noticed that I had 4 different abilities. Whoa! I shot them all one by one and saw that I held the powers of fire, ice, earth, and lightning. Since I was a baby, though, these powers were very weak. I have a lot to learn. The skies then all turned gray, and in a huge purple explosion, a scary-looking Minotaur appeared.
No, he found us. We must all retreat now.
Before my family could even move, the Minotaur shot a wave of his powers, killing them instantly. No!
Well. Elemental Hydra, I have found you. It is my destiny to destroy all the elements that exist in this world, so that the dark matter, He's the only one left. Now, you shall die!
He charged in, and I knew that I had to fight back. I tried using my powers, but they were extremely weak. Since I was a baby, though, I was able to easily avoid the Minotaur's attacks. I knew that I stood no chance and had to run.
You can't escape your destiny. Not from me!
On day 2, I was still being chased. I have to lose this guy. The Minotaur then slammed his hammer on the floor, which summoned a giant labyrinth surrounding us. Oh no, where am I? I looked around and knew that I had to find a way out of here before the Minotaur found me. I was making my way through, making sure to check every corner that I could.
I will find you!
I need to move quicker. I started to, but because of it, I accidentally ran into a puddle of dark purple goo. Ow! I started to take damage immediately. Is this the dark matter element? I kept running until I looked up and realized that I ran into a dead end. Oh no, what now?
You think you can escape me?
I turned around and saw the Minotaur was right behind me. I'm trapped.
Are you scared? Just like your family? How pathetic. And now, killing them brought me joy. And so will this.
I thought I was done for until a fire griffin landed right in front of me. What the?
Hurry! Hop on!
I did as the griffin said, and we started to fly out of the labyrinth.
Run now, but your time will come to an end very soon.
On day 3, the griffin and I were flying over the mountains. Hey, so you never told me your name. Why did you save me?
Quiet, Hydra! We're almost there!
Almost where? All of a sudden, a large mountain appeared in front of us. Whoa, what is this Ah! Ouch! Why would you just drop me like that? I thought you were a good guy.
Shut up and turn around!
I did as the fire griffin said and saw a fire elemental orb floating right in front of me. What is that? The fire griffin hit me into it, which caused me to absorb it. My body then started to change. I gained 5 more hearts and grew into an adult-sized elemental HYDRA. Whoa. I also noticed that my fire ability was way stronger.
I knew the elemental HYDRA would arrive, but I didn't know it would be this soon.
What just happened to me?
This was the first of the 4 elemental orbs that exist in this world. Each you collect will make you that much stronger.
Well then, I want to go out and collect all of them so I can avenge my family and defeat that Minotaur.
Excellent! The name's Flu.
Nice to meet you, Flu. I'm Fozo. Our introductions got cut short, though, because the volcano that we were standing on sounded like it was about to erupt. We need to leave now. On day 4, Flu and I were running as fast as we could with the volcano erupting behind us.
We must find a place to take cover.
Agreed. I looked over and noticed a small cave entrance. There! Both Flu and I ran inside of the cave, just in time. Man, that was close. Flu and I both made our way through the cave, knowing we needed to find an alternative exit. We then finally reached a clearing, leading us to an open area. Whoa. This place is beautiful.
Not for long. If that Minotaur gets what he wants, all of this beauty will be destroyed.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Knowing my adventures up ahead were going to be challenging, I decided to make this place my new sanctuary. I started by going into the woods to grab resources and craft a set of stone tools. Then, I returned and made our home right in the center of the valley. I then built up a fire-themed tower in the desert biome to represent my elements. I can't wait to see what my base looks like with all 4 towers. Then, out of the blue, I saw lightning slashing through the sky in the distance. What can that be?
Your next journey. I will stay here to keep the orbs safe. Good luck, Fozo.
I made my way towards the lightning on day 5. The closer I got, the more that was striking around me. This isn't scary at all. I was roaming throughout the forest until I was met with an opening. I saw that there was a large cyclops fighting against a lightning summoner.
Leave my home at once!
Never!
The lightning summoner then killed the cyclops. My goodness! My accidental yell alerted the summoner, causing him to spot me.
Oh, there you are, elemental HYDRA. The dark matter Minotaur will be pleased with my capture.
Wait, you're working with the Minotaur? But why?
Time will tell. I know you have the fire orb, And if you want the lightning one, you will have to go through me.
The summoner then started to attack me. I fought back using my new fire ability, but he was still incredibly strong. Oh no, I'm done for. Suddenly, a baby Cyclops ran out of the forest and distracted him.
Leave him alone!
While he was distracted, I used my fire ability and hit him straight in the eyes, temporarily blinding him. While he was blinded, the baby Cyclops and I made a run for it. On day 6, the baby Cyclops and I made it into a nearby cave. I felt extremely weak and had no food to heal. One more hit and I was done for.
Here, take this!
The Cyclops handed me over a few cooked mutton. Thank you. I quickly ate it, and my heart started to regenerate. Ah, that's much better. Hey, thanks again for saving me back there. I thought I was done for.
Of course. That horrible man, he killed my father. I'll do whatever I can to stop him.
You know, my family just recently got taken away from me too. I know what it feels like to be alone. Maybe the two of us don't have to be anymore. The two of us agreed, and we're now an official team.
My name is Zach.
I noticed some nearby iron on the walls and decided to mine everything I could find. Eventually, I had a full set of iron tools. Sweet! Zach and I made our way out of the cave and made it back home. Flu was happy to see that I brought over a new friend. Me too, Flu. Now let's make you a new place to stay. I quickly made him a nice home in the Rocky region. I wanted him to feel like it was his home. I hope you like it, buddy.
I love it. You know, I spent most of my life underground since people are afraid of us. But I recently found a temple out while I was adventuring. Maybe it's holding what you're looking for.
It's worth a look. Zach then threw me a map, and I headed off to go find this temple. On day 7, I arrived at a strange-looking entryway. I think I found the place. I went inside, trying to be as careful as I could. Even though this place was underground, it was absolutely beautiful. While going down, I managed to find an abandoned-looking chest. Inside of it was an iron chest plate. Awesome. I kept going until I was met with an ominous opening inside the cave. I don't have a good feeling about this. At the other end of it was a large door. I went in front of it and tried to open the entryway, but it wouldn't budge. Ah, come on. How am I supposed to get in now? All of a sudden, a giant club got smashed down over me. Ah!
Those who enter this domain shall die!
No, wait! The troll didn't listen though and kept attacking. I knew at this point it was either gonna be me or him. His attacks were hard, but with my new fire ability, I was putting up a fight. I shot him one last time, defeating him. And from the looks of things, he dropped a key. I picked it up and used it on the door, causing the entryway to open. Time to find out what this troll was protecting. On day 8, I entered a new area inside of the temple. I was inside a room full of trees, leaves, and vines. All of a sudden, a huge gust of wind flew throughout the air.
Ah, yes. I have been expecting you.
I turned around to see a giant tree talking to me. And who might you be?
A being that possesses the earth elemental orb, and also someone that needs your help.
I then noticed that the tree was sick. All of its roots looked like they were dripping purple. Why is this happening to you?
The dark matter has spread throughout this world. It has gotten in my roots, causing my slow death.
I can't just let that happen.
Listen closely, Hydra. If you want this orb, you will have to prove yourself. Go out and find the sacred bone meal and bring it back to me. If you do, then I shall grant you the orb.
And if I don't?
Then I will end you, Hydra. Leave at once and do not fail.
On days 9 to 10, I went out in search of the sacred bone meal. The tree told me that it should be at a nearby camp. But where? I kept roaming around the area until I saw campfire smoke coming from over the trees. I walked over until I saw a hideout. It was full of dark matter skeletons, and they did not look friendly. But maybe I was wrong?
Attack!
Nope, not wrong. The skeletons all began to shoot at me. Come on, guys. Can't we just all talk this out? They weren't amused, though. Fine, take this. I shot my fire ability, which caused the entire camp to go up in flames.
He's got fire!
Retreat!
The skeletons that weren't defeated all fled the scene. If only you guys talked it out. I explored the burning camp and saw a chest in one of the tents. Inside was the sacred bone meal. I know one grumpy tree that's gonna love this. I made my way back to the Elder Tree on days 11 to 12. I looked around and noticed that the conditions of the room had gotten much worse.
Have you brought me my prize?
Yes, I did. Here you go.
No, my condition is much worse than I originally thought. I want you to keep it. And listen closely. This Minotaur is strong, much stronger than any one of us have thought. He has killed gods, Bozo. The only way to stop him is with the use of all 4 elements. They are what counter his dark matter.
What if I never get strong enough?
You will have to. This world is in your hands. Please, save my Earth.
The Elder Tree died right in front of me. I promise, I will. Suddenly, the Earth Orb appeared. I picked it up, which caused me to grow another head. I also had 5 more hearts, and noticed that I now could pick up Earth blocks and throw them on command. I knew that so many people were counting on me to stop all of this. I just hope that I have what it takes. On days 13 to 14, I made it back home. From there, I started to build up my next elemental tower. I decided to make this one in the jungle biome and themed it accordingly. There we go. 2 down, 2 more to go. I looked around and noticed that Flu was nowhere to be found. I hope he's okay. Zach noticed me and ran over.
Hey, Fozo, you're back! I forgot to tell you, us Cyclopses know a lot about forgery. I mean, he even made Zeus's lightning bolt. I have an item I want to make you, but I'll need a special type of anvil to make it.
Special type of anvil, huh? Where can I find something like that? On days 15 to 16, I was out searching for a castle. According to Zach, that's where the special anvil would be. But how am I supposed to find it? It could be anywhere. While searching, I found a village, but this one seemed different. What's going on here? Everything was purple, and the villagers looked like they were stuck in place? Hello? No one was even responding to me. I then heard a noise coming from one of the houses. I went to go check it out and found a normal villager hiding scared. My goodness! I thought you were that Minotaur again. Minotaur? Is he the one that did this? Why, yes. That stupid idiot possessed my entire village. He kidnapped all my friends' souls using his dark matter magic. He even took Henry's. I am so sorry. Look, why don't you come stay at my base? I'd go with you, but I'm searching for a castle right now. Castle, did you say? I know of an abandoned one right on top of this nearby mountain. But be careful, though, weirdly multiple-headed snake. I've heard there is a dangerous creature that lives within it. I thanked the villager, and we both split up. On days 17 to 18, I made my way up the nearest mountain, and just as the villager said, there was a large abandoned castle sitting on top. The ancient anvil is supposed to be here? I started walking, but as soon as I stepped foot inside, I got encased with a bunch of spider webs. Ah! I then looked around and spotted a dark matter spider slowly dropping in front of me. Let me go!
What a treat! If I were to kill you, who knows how much that Minotaur would reward me?
The dark matter spider then attacked, but I broke free and started using my earth powers, picking up the ground below me. You're grounded! The spider didn't like this and kept attacking. Come on! That was a good joke! That's when an idea sparked. I picked up another block and threw it at the spider. Then, while stunned, I used my fire ability and took it down with the lava. Fun fact, spiders hate fire. Take that! I looked around and eventually found the ancient anvil. I went over and grabbed it. With this, I'm sure Zach can make me the item he was talking about. As I was leaving, Flu landed right in front of me. Flu, there you are!
Good work, Fozo! You're getting stronger by the day! Bad news, though. So is the Minotaur. From the looks of things, elements around the world are slowly starting to get replaced by dark matter.
Yeah, I noticed that.
You must focus on gathering the next 2 upgrades before they turn as well. Let's go back to base. I think I found out how you can find the ice element.
On days 19 to 20, Flu and I made it back to base.
Oh, there you are. Thank goodness. Do you have the anvil?
I do. I gave Zach the anvil.
It will be ready in a few days.
he went off to go craft my new special item. I wonder what it is.
Fozo, take this.
Flu handed me a map that looked like it led me straight towards the next elemental orb.
The ice element will not be easy to obtain. If you wish to be successful, then you must grow stronger first. I will continue to be your eyes and ears.
Copy that, Flu. But I wonder how else I'm supposed to grow stronger. Flu walked off, and as I was there wondering, I noticed the sad villager roaming around my base without a home. Wait a minute, I recognize you.
Yes, you told me that I could have a home here, but I don't stand anywhere, buddy.
Give me a second, jeez. I found a nice spot for the villager and made him a nice little house near mine. Alongside it, I even added a farm.
Thank you, Hydra. I promise I will spend my days farming and supplying all of you food.
Gee, thanks. As I was finishing, I then noticed a large beacon shoot off in the distance. What can that be? On days 21 to 23, I made my way towards the beacon and found an ice-type society at the source of it. As I was making my way inside, I got attacked from behind. Ah! I turned to see a unicorn.
My goodness, the elemental HYDRA. My apologies. Follow me quick. We need your help.
The unicorn escorted me towards the top of their society and brought me in a room where there were a group of them standing in front of a unicorn encased in stone.
This is our leader. He was turned into stone with the use of dark matter.
He's our main source of power. Without him, us unicorns are useless.
How did this happen? The unicorns explained to me that it happened too fast to tell, and all they heard were the sound of snakes. Snakes? Interesting. They then brought me to a room that resembled a lab of some sorts.
We unicorns are great with magic and potions. If you help us and find any object that has dark matter on it, we can make a cure for our leader.
Well, what's in it for me, huh?
Do this for us. If you succeed, we will give you our magic, which shall greatly help in your quest.
Okay, sounds fair. I'll be right back. On days 24 to 26, I was in search for dark matter. Finding some can't be that hard, right? I then heard the sound of a hiss. Wait, no, multiple hisses. As if they were a bunch of snakes together? I followed the noises until I was led to a small satyr village that was destroyed. What happened here? I then heard a scream and looked over to see a satyr being turned into stone. What?
Yes, just like the rest. Freeze for eternity. With the dark matter on my side, I've never felt so much power.
Medusa? She's causing this? She must be working for the Minotaur. Then I heard a stomp that caused the entire forest to rumble. Then another and another. Oh no. Is it?
Another small camp down, I see.
Yes, these peasants didn't see it coming.
Then why waste your time here? You call these people peasants, then waste your time. For what? Do you not understand the mission?
Sir,
You speak only when I tell you to. Go out. Get your hands on that elemental HYDRA. He's the one person that can halt all of this. I will become immortal, and that only happens if my element is the last to live on this filthy planet.
So that's what the Minotaur is planning? He wants immortality. I watched as they both began to leave. I know it's risky, but if I follow them, they'll for sure lead me to some dark matter. Okay, Fozo, here goes nothing. On days 27 to 29, I was brought to a large labyrinth. Is this where the dark matter Minotaur lives? Of course this labyrinth would be his home. There has to be something with dark matter in here. I was making my way into his creepy maze when I spotted one of his minions there. It's probably not a good idea to be seen by one of those guys. I was sneaking through until I found a room. Inside of it was a strange purple block that was filled with dark matter. Perfect! I went over to mine the material, but unfortunately, my pickaxe wasn't working. I can't collect this stuff? What am I supposed to do? While contemplating, one of the Minotaur's men spotted me.
An intruder? Perish!
The minion rushed at me and started to attack. His attacks were surprisingly strong. Each hit took away a few of my my hearts. I was a Hydra though, and knew that I couldn't give up now. I used my fire attacks on him, which stunned him, and shot blocks at him to slow him down. After a while, I was able to take him down. From the looks of things, he dropped a strange looking pickaxe. Maybe I could pick up the block with this? I went over and was successfully able to mine the block. Awesome. Now let's go save those unicorns. On days 30 to 34, I returned back to the unicorn's hideout.
Here you are. Have you returned with the item?
I have. I threw the item to the unicorn, and he quickly left to the potion room. I followed and saw him use his magic to craft a cure. Whoa. Both of us then made it to the head unicorn and freed him from his imprisonment. A burst of light soared throughout the air and filled their entire kingdom. Their magic was restored.
Oh my. You guys did it! You saved me! What, is that the Hydra?
He is responsible for your return, sir.
It's true. Now, you said I would gain something from all of this. What is it exactly?
If this is true, then I would like you to have this, our frozen unicorn wand. Use it to get out of tough situations.
Wow, I wonder what I can do with this. I think I may be strong enough to take on the ice element now.
Those evil men know where us unicorns live, and they'll be back. I don't think me or my men are safe.
So what? You want to live with me? Ugh, okay, fine. Follow me, everyone. On days 35 to 38, the unicorns and I arrived at my home.
You live here?
Yep. Welcome to your new lovely home. Using the materials from the unicorn's previous base, I quickly made them a home in the ice region. I hope you guys enjoy your stay.
Fozo! Fozo! I did it! I made you your item!
Well, what is it? We walked until I saw a special shield sitting on the table.
Your very own Hydra shield. With this, you can block any dark matter attacks.
Wow, thanks. This means a lot. I then noticed he put on some armor of his own.
I also made myself a little something so I can go out and help you on your quest. I heard this ice element won't be an easy task.
Yeah, you're right. But I think it's time we complete it. On days 39 to 43, we both made our way through the icy tundra. Deep through the fog, we can spot off a mountain in the distance. Do you think the ice element is being held there? Out of nowhere, lightning struck right in front of us. Oh no. Does this mean?
Take this!
A lightning bolt blasted in between Zach and I. The lightning summoner then appeared. Why? Why are you doing this?
That evil Minotaur is too powerful for any of us. If we can't beat them, then we might as well join them.
That's not true. We can work together and stop him. The summoner didn't listen though and kept trying to attack us. I fought back using my new upgrades. I would pick up blocks and hit him. To my surprise, it barely did any damage. He then sliced his sword through me and picked me up through the air. Ah! I was down only a couple of hearts.
I can kill you right now, but why waste the victory? Continue to grow stronger, Hydra. Amuse me. I can't wait for our final battle.
No, he got away! Ah!
Whoa, Zach, it's okay. I could tell, though, that he was frustrated. All he wanted was to avenge his father, and I get that. I just don't understand how I'm supposed to defeat him, let alone the Minotaur. Zach and I got up and continued making our way to the ice element. We were walking on an ice lake when suddenly the ice around us began to crack. Oh no! Run! Zach and I started to run as fast as we could, but unfortunately, the ice broke right underneath him.
Fozo! Help!
Hang on! On days 44 to 47, I swam in after Zach. Oh, come on. Where could he be? I kept searching and couldn't find any sign of him. Oh no. Is he gone? Right as I lost faith, I saw a hippocampus swim right through me. Whoa, who was that? I looked closer and saw that he was holding Zach. Hey, get back here! I began to chase after the hippocampus. You can't just kidnap my friend and get away with it. I was about to attack him when he emerged out of the water and set Zach down.
Rest now, little one.
Did you save him?
Barely. The name's Charlie. I was just swimming away from some dark matter creatures in these cold waters when I saw this little guy drowning. After seeing my family die, I knew I had to save him.
I'm so sorry. The dark matter is really getting out of hand. Look, I have a base that can keep you better protected. If you bring my friend Zach back with you, I'm sure we can find a spot for you to stay as well. The hippocampus was filled with excitement and agreed. I guess I have to get this upgrade on my own. On days 48 to 50, I made my way up to the highest mountain. The further I went, the colder it got. It was freezing. I made my way up and found a weird looking structure. It almost looked like a den. Yikes. Those are a lot of bones. I noticed a chest that was propped up in the middle. Could it be that easy? I went over to open the chest, filled with excitement, only to be met with a bunch of rotten flesh? Ugh, what? What kind of beast would own one of these? Nice doggy? The giant wolf rushed at me and started to attack. Ah! What do I do? I then had an idea. I used the unicorn wand to levitate the wolf. I shot my lava stick at him. A few shots later, and the wolf was down for the count. Piece of cake. Thank goodness I had this wand. I noticed that the wolf dropped the ice elemental orb. I went over and picked it up. I gained 5 more hearts and grew another head. With the increase of heads, I felt so strong. I also noticed that my ice ability was upgraded. I can't wait to test this baby out. On days 51 to 53, I safely made my way out of the tundra. This warm weather feels a lot better. I then heard a familiar hissing noise. Medusa? Is she here?
Of course I am, Bozo. I have come to take you to the Minotaur, dead or alive. It's your head or my own.
I don't think so. I ran in and used my new ice scythe on Medusa, which caused her to freeze in place. Sweet. She fought back with a powerful dark matter ability, and this made the fight extremely difficult. But because of my new upgrades, I was not backing down.
Don't you see? This new version of the world is the only way.
No! I continued to fight Medusa valiantly and can tell that she was growing weaker.
No! I'm supposed to be stronger.
After one more hit, I took her down. I looked down and noticed that she dropped her head. Ew, gross. I picked it up and made my way back home. On days 54 to 56, I made it back to base with the 3rd element. I knew before I did anything that I had to make my 3rd tower. I obviously made this one in the tundra biome and now needed the last one to fully complete my base. I walked over to check on Zach and saw that he was resting with the hippocampus by his side. I'm just glad he has company.
Fozo! There you are!
Flu, it's good to see you.
Listen, things aren't looking so great out there. Great job on fighting the 3 elements, but you need to hurry on getting the last one.
Look, I don't know if I can beat the lightning summoner. He's still far too powerful, even for me.
Did you say lightning summoner? Oh, our people know lots about him.
You do?
Yeah, and believe it or not, he isn't that strong against water.
That's it! Fozo! I think I know of an item that will help you defeat him.
Okay, well, what is it?
Poseidon's lost trident, and it won't be easy to get.
I started my search for Poseidon's lost trident on days 57 to 59.
Only those who breathe water would know where to look.
I started by searching the shoreline, but I searched for what felt like days. I can't find anything. I then heard singing. It was coming from behind me. I turned around and saw one of the most beautiful beings I had ever seen. She was sitting on the shore, singing to herself. I felt weirdly drawn to her.
Fozo, come here. Fozo.
You are beautiful.
Attack!
Ah! The siren then attacked me so hard that my vision started to become blurry. On days 60 to 62, I slowly woke up only to find myself underwater. What happened? After a second glance, I realized I was in the middle of a siren camp. Oh no, this isn't good.
Oh, he's awake. Your Majesty.
You think you can trespass in these lands and not face the consequences?
Look, I'm doing it for a good cause, okay? I'm trying to find Poseidon's lost trident so I can put an end to the Minotaur who's hurting this world.
Do not speak to me as if I'm not aware of these conditions. We know of this Minotaur, but it does not excuse your actions. Us sirens are very protective, and now you shall die.
Wait, die, Your Majesty? Isn't that too far?
Yeah, listen to her. It's too far. As they were debating, I noticed that the water around us slowly started to change from its healthy blue color to a dark purple one. Oh no. Is this
dark matter?
I looked around as all of the sirens in the camp started to choke. I gotta get out of here. Using my earth ability, I was able to smash a hole through the cage, but my hearts were getting low fast.
You, Hydra, come with me now.
I swam out quickly with the siren that was guarding me. On days 63 to 67, the siren and I made it to an underwater temple. We swam right to the entrance of it. Phew, that was close. Hey, why did you help me?
The dark matter is becoming too much for everyone. My home, my sisters, they're gone. If you are the one who must reverse this, then I will do what I can to help.
The siren then showed me the temple and told me that this is where Poseidon's lost trident is being held. Wait, really?
Yes, but it will be a challenge to obtain. It's dangerous even for a siren like me.
Well, I'm the only hope in stopping this Minotaur. I have no choice. The siren nodded and escorted us further down in the temple. We reached a large room and the siren swam away frantically. I guess I'm here. Hello? I swam into the room and saw a giant golden statue shaped as a trident. This place isn't so bad. I spoke too soon though, because out of nowhere, I got attacked by a giant sea serpent. Ouch! I can see now why they said getting this trident was dangerous. The serpent kept biting at me. I knew that I couldn't give up now. I tried shooting my firepower at him, but since we were underwater, it wasn't working at all. I then switched and used my ice powers on it, which kept freezing it in place. That gave me an idea. Medusa's head. Once it was temporarily frozen again, I pulled out her head and used it, turning the sea serpent into stone. That should teach you to mess with me. I looked down the room and spotted Poseidon's lost trident sitting on the floor. Hopefully with this, I could put up a fight against the lightning summoner. On days 68 to 71, I made it back to base with Poseidon's trident. I also noticed that Zach was looking a lot better.
I heard he went out for Poseidon's trident. Can I see it?
I threw the trident over to Zach, and I can tell that he was thinking, what is it?
This trident, it isn't fully ready for us. Give me a little bit. Let me see if I can fully repair it.
Zach then went off towards his blacksmith. I hope you can hurry. We can't wait forever. I then heard a scream sound off far in the distance. That sounded a lot like Flu. Oh no, he could be in trouble. I quickly left my base and made my way towards the noise. On days 72 to 74, I reached Flu's screams and arrived at a fort area of some sorts. What is Flu doing here?
Help!
I ran over to the center of the fort, only to see Flu laying there weak, with the Minotaur right over him.
A shame. It really is. To come this far, only to reach a dead end. Sound familiar?
Please, don't hurt my friend.
Silence! This Griffin has been your spy. He has done anything he could to stop me. And for that, he will suffer!
Wait, no! But before I could react, the Dark Minotaur slammed his foot on the ground, killing Flu. No!
And to think, this happened because you couldn't see my vision.
Your vision? You want to become immortal. And for what? Nothing!
You must think I am selfish, naive. But in reality, it is something much different. My family, my civilization, all gone, all killed. The world wanted to forget about our existence, to move on like we were never there. But no, I am the last Minotaur, the last of my kind. I shall live on forever for my people to ensure our survival.
You? are crazy. I won't let you get what you want. I noticed that Flu dropped something, and I quickly ran over to pick it up. Knowing I stood no chance now, I stunned the Minotaur and ran away as fast as I could.
Predictable. Run while you can. My mission is almost complete, and you do not have much longer.
On days 75 to 77, I arrived back home sad. The person that helped me from the beginning was gone. I told Zach the bad news, and he too knew how big of a loss this was. Together, we found a perfect spot to make Flu a memorial. You not only helped me, but you fought for this world. I promise we will do whatever it takes to avenge your death. I then held the item that Flu dropped and realized that it led straight to the Lightning Summoner's temple. Flu died trying to help me.
I truly believe in you, Pozo. Oh, also, here you go. Your new weapon is ready.
Zach then threw me over Poseidon's trident.
This here weapon should be enough to take down that Lightning Summoner guy.
Well, if that's the case, then I will defeat him and finally gain my last element tomorrow. On days 78 to 80, I reached the Lightning Temple. It was floating in the air and had lightning shooting all around it. This place isn't scary at all. How am I supposed to get up there? Wait a minute. I think I just came up with an idea. Using my Earth ability, I summoned chunks of the world below me, causing them to shoot out. I used this and was able to slowly but surely make my way up to the skies. As I reached the cloud, I saw the Lightning Summoner standing at the entrance waiting for me.
Oh, I have been waiting for this, HYDRA.
Yeah? Well, you're going down. The summoner and I started fighting. With his giant sword and shield, he was extremely tough. I tried my best to fight back with my elements, but at the end of the day, he was far too strong. His lightning beamed down from the sky, which also dealt a lot of damage to me. I need to finish this now. I pulled out Poseidon's trident and aimed it right at the summoner. I threw it, but to my surprise, the summoner blocked it with his shield and knocked me down. No!
Like I said, you stand no chance. I was going to kill you, but maybe I will bring you to the Minotaur so he can do it himself.
On days 84 to 89, I was being escorted to the labyrinth with the Lightning Summoner. Why? Why would you do this? Won't your element be gone?
If there's any chance of my survival, I will pursue it. If that means turning you over to the Minotaur, then so be it.
The summoner pushed me to keep walking, but I felt so weak. Suddenly, I heard rustling from the nearby bushes. What is that?
That's it. I'm over this. Instead of bringing you to him, I'll just bring him your head.
The summoner was about to kill me when out of nowhere, Poseidon's trident flew from the forest and hit him directly, causing him to be defeated. What the? Where did Zach?
I told you I would avenge my father.
I looked down at the ground and saw the last elemental core, the lightning core. I picked it up and felt a power surge within me. I immediately grew another head and now had 10 more hearts. I have a lightning ability that summons lightning wherever I please. But Zach, where did you get another trident?
While I was fixing yours up, I reverse engineered a double for myself.
Thank you. Because of you, I think I'm ready to take on that Minotaur. On days 90 to 94, Zach and I made it back to base. I looked around at everyone and knew what I was fighting for. I went over to the mountain portion of my home and built up the last elemental tower. Once I finished, a huge elemental burst was summoned around my entire home. Whoa.
You've done it!
Not yet, but soon I will. On days 95 to 99, I arrived at the Minotaur's labyrinth. Sounds like he's expecting me. As soon as I entered his home, a horde of his minions crept out of the corners and started to attack. Now with all of my elements, they stood no chance. I used my fire to burn them and used my new lightning ability to finish them off. I've never felt so strong before in my life. That's when I heard his laugh again, but this time it was closer. I turned the next corner and was met with the middle of the labyrinth with the Minotaur standing on his throne, waiting for me. On day 100, I was face to face with the dark matter Minotaur.
Your strength has increased, I see. This will make your death that much more fun.
Yeah? Well, you can kiss your immortality goodbye, because I'm not leaving until you're defeated.
Enough talk! I've waited long enough!
The Minotaur rushed at me and slammed his axe into my back. Ouch! I fought back with each of my elements, which I can tell were greatly hurting him. It did not slow him down, though, because he kept swinging. One of his hits sent me flying in the air. I landed, and my hearts were getting extremely low. That's when I heard a voice, and everything slowed down. Mom? Dad?
Oh, Fozo, how much you have grown.
Yes, son, we have been with you all along. You can do this. Don't just do it for us, but do it for yourself as well.
My parents vanished, causing everything to speed back up again. The Minotaur rushed in for another attack, but I dodged it immediately. Then, while he was confused, I froze him with ice and rained down lightning on top of his head, followed by fire, then followed by my earth ability.
No! This can't be!
The dark matter could never stand a chance against all four of these elements. I'm sorry, but this ends now! I shot my last lightning bolt, which defeated the dark matter Minotaur. Now, with him gone, all elements can exist in peace.